Adults can think differently from children and young people about what it means to be safe. Adults often rely on their own experiences to decide if someone, something, or some place isn't safe. Because of this, adults are sometimes not good at listening when children raise a concern, especially if they haven't seen it themselves. If children feel like they're not being taken seriously or don't feel understood, they will probably stop sharing their worries. In some organisations, children and young people don't feel safe, and sometimes they have been harmed. Many told us that they were worried about bullying and violence by peers or by adults. They felt that sometimes adults and organisations weren't great at stopping them from being hurt. When adults didn't step in, children and young people lost confidence in them and felt that they might not be able to turn to adults with other problems. Children and young people also felt that sometimes adults could be bullies. Adults could be harsh or unfair. Adults could make children feel really small. Adults could hurt them or do things that weren't right. Sometimes adults who were meant to be looking after children weren't good at looking after them. They didn't show enough care and didn't protect them from other children or adults. Sometimes children and young people worry about things that might happen on the internet or on their phones. Sometimes they feel like adults don't understand the online world. Young people thought that adults need to work with them to find ways to stay safe online. Children and young people told us that adults and organisations shouldn't wait for bad things to happen before stepping in. They should ask children and young people what they need. Stand up for them. They should take action, like keep an eye out, take notice, ask lots of questions like, are you okay? Are you feeling safe? They should take children's worries seriously. Sometimes adults got distracted by their phones or said things like, talk to me later, but never did. Children and young people need to know the rules and what kind of behaviour to expect of adults. What's right? What's wrong? And they need to know that it's okay to ask questions, make complaints, or talk about their worries. If they make a complaint, children and young people need to know what adults are going to do. Saying, don't worry, we've got this under control, isn't very helpful. Adults need to share what they are doing, reassure young people, and keep them updated. It's not helpful when adults say, that's not my job, or someone else can help. Adults need to work together to offer support. Children and young people felt that most adults and organisations were doing quite well in keeping them safe and feeling safe. They wanted to have a say in what would make things safer for themselves and for other children and young people. They wanted to share their ideas with adults and be listened to when they say, that's not going to work, or there are other ways to make me safe. They also wanted to work with adults to find solutions together.